Welcome, Gemini. Happy New Year. Welcome to your January 2023 reading for Sweet Tree of Life Tarot. Thank you for joining me today. Let's go ahead and start the reading. It's a Tree of Life spread. So the tree starts at the top, then it goes to the bottom of the tree with the branches, the trunk of the tree, and then, of course, the root of the tree right here. Let's go ahead and get started. In the number one position, we have the issue. What the issue is here for you. It is the Ten of Pentacles. It seems, having a little bit of financial strife there, not getting kind of a delay, not getting the monetary thing you're looking for, the fruit of your labor yet. So it may be that at this point you're kind of stagnated. It isn't kind of coming through yet, but we'll go ahead and keep reading to see why that is, or if it's changing in the near future. But you do need to activate, some kind of growth in your life to avoid any boredom, or just to kind of, pick up a hobby, do charity work, do other things for others as well, to kind of keep that flow, positive flow going, and, thinking of others as well as yourself, but kind of maybe to get that not to be so stagnant and kind of stuck, and get the wheel to keep going, the wheel of fortune in that direction. For the financial stability you're looking for. What does keep you driving forward, though, is the Ace of Wands. It is a minor arcana card. It is definitely a beginning of some kind of new job that you had, or finally kind of stabilizing. It does, show that you planted some seeds. Now it's time to start giving them new birth, and and then later on being able to pick, kind of just basically sow what you reaped, reap what you sowed. So you definitely want to do that and kind of take a look at the monetary status, but with an eye that, yes, you've planted the seeds, yes, you've done the hard work, and the fruit and late, will come later with all the labor you put into it. So just kind of stay positive and just know that there is a little bit of a delay, but the things, should be progressing soon. You've done a lot of hard work to try to get into this position and now you're taking on that new role that you have. And, you're forging a new identity for yourself at work. So that's a very positive situation there. And now what has been created so far, other than just kind of planting those seeds beforehand, obviously you had to deal with a lot of financial strife for some of you, unfortunately. Most of the world is going through that right now with this COVID pandemic that we've had, this, just big delay in everything in everyone's lives, as well as other negative things have happened. But we're going to focus on the positive right now and kind of look at that you are kind of starting to make new steps towards your new role in your career, or towards your job, or you're not only just getting planted the seeds. Now you're starting to see a little bit of growth, and then in the future you'll be able to get fruit from that growth. But just keep kind of staying positive, keep working hard that way you have, and focus on paying your debt, on getting some of those debts paid off. That'll also help you feel more at ease about where you're at financially. But just be extremely careful of any future investments. So don't take risks at this time. That's what it's being recommended here in the reading. Don't take any new risks at this time as far as investing your money in anything, especially anything that offers you too good to be true type of thing. Be cautious about that, because it probably is too good to be true. Just keep working hard the way you have, and it looks like you're making some strides in your new role at work, or in your position at work. So that's a positive. Congratulations on you that have gotten a new position at your job, or making strides in where you are already at. You're being noticed more at work now. Right here, in the number 4 position, we have what is giving you the energy to build, and that is the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands does represent someone who is ready and willing to demonstrate what he has achieved. So you're kind of demonstrating your achievements, your skills that you have at this time. That's very positive. This is the time to take things, in hand to act in a mature manner, a responsible manner, based on your experience and, of course, your common sense. A lot of you are dealing with, work-related issues, and we'll also be touching maybe on some love-related issues in a moment here. But it could also mean just, expanding that business for some of you that have been kind of stagnant in your business lately. But it's a confirmation that you're heading towards the right path. You're heading towards the right direction in those areas. It seems to be related about more with work than love, but let's go ahead and see what this brings as well. Right here, and what needs to be dissolved. Well, this is the Nine of Cups, but it's considered to be in the reverse because there's something to be dissolved in there. And even though a Nine of Cups is a very positive card in every which way, even if you turn in the reversal, it's basically telling you to relax, have faith in your universe, don't get in your own way by trying to control things. So remember, you can control your actions, but you cannot control the outcomes. So have a little faith in the universe, dissolve that kind of wanting to control everything because you're in panic mode, or you want to control everything because you put in so much work for it. You've put in the work. Let the universe kind of handle it now. Let God handle it. Whatever your faith is, spirituality, just kind of have a little faith, and don't try to control things, because you could step on your own feet with trying to control things and getting your own way. So that's kind of recommended right here. In the middle of this, the reading here, we have like what's a synergy card, like kind of radiating throughout the whole reading here. It's the Queen of Pentacles. Now the Queen of Pentacles, she's a very generous woman, excellent manager of her finances, of course. She's multitasker, very organized, reliable. She definitely does bring her abundance and wealth, but she also requires an ability to love yourself and be unafraid of change. So it's time to make sure you love yourself, and again, not to be afraid of change. Change can be scary, but it's usually change, things are falling into where they should be. And you just kind of have to take it kind of in a more positive way, and not know that you can't control everything, and change could be coming your way. So the journey, that lies ahead is in order to achieve your goals. So whatever your journey is coming up to, it's in order for it to kind of fall into place and help you achieve your goals. So this is kind of like the base card that's giving out that energy for the Fool. That's getting the energy and giving a bigger energy for the combination of the cards around it. So right here, what is it to be victorious? In order to be in the victory position here, what you need to be victorious. We do have the Two of Cups. This is very much usually a card of coupling, a marriage, partnership, union. But it could also be for people that are working, just kind of making it work together. Maybe having that relationship with a better relationship with your working partners that you have at work. Also a better relationship maybe even with your partner. If it is your partner, it might be water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. It could also be, this is what I'm getting, a lot of water signs right here, rather than an earth sign. Or Taurus, which is an earth sign, is earth sign, but I'm getting more like the water signs here. So just kind of, just keep your heart open, and be open to those new opportunities to create those partnerships if it's a work-related issue, or to create that partnership maybe with somebody that you're kind of wanting to get into, go back into a relationship or start a relationship with. Just kind of seeing what's out there and give yourself that opportunity so that you can you just need to kind of encompass this energy that this card has, which is about happiness, positivity, loving feelings, and kind of leave the negativity behind. And this is very true if you want to be victorious, because you can't be negative and be controlling. You kind of have to let it go a little bit and have a little faith. But right here on what reveals on what you want, we do have the Nine of Swords. So you kind of want the end to whatever this tumult that you've been going through. Have it in the reverse, because it does show you how to fix that. It's showing that intensity, that mental anguish, but you are suffering because you refuse to face the cost of the problems. So you have to be honest with yourself and face those problems and look at them and see, okay, how can I resolve the situation, more readily, because you're almost out of that misery zone where you're kind of just almost completed you get to the Ten of Swords, where you can really begin your healing. So this is kind of like ending that feeling of the suffering, I hope, so that you can start your healing very soon if you haven't started it already. And then how do others see you, or you see yourself? You're starting to see yourself with more self-awareness, self-worth. You're starting to see yourself like the star. Major arcana cards is a beautiful card. It's cards of possibilities, the card of good fortune, inspiration, spiritual growth also. So, and just wishes coming true, and just getting all those positive energies that are coming into your life and kind of helping you kind of reshape the negative things that you have gone through. It is definitely like a time, for fulfillment. So it's a symbol of hope, renewal, and beauty. It's just a period of spiritual tranquility, happiness, and positive opportunities. And that's kind of what you're seeing. You're starting to see yourself as after starting to heal from this, and kind of giving yourself the opportunity to partner up with someone else, whether it be in a relationship or in a relationship at work with work partners, and kind of growing that part of your life so that you can get a little bit more confidence in yourself, a little bit more self-worth, because you have gone through a lot. And then right here, and with the outcome and what radiates out, it's a deep level, it's a tower, major arcana card. Yeah, the tower is usually falling, but I have it in the reverse here because it is a deeper level of you being prepared for the changes that are coming. They have to have changes. Something has to end in order for something else to begin. And things that even though things are seem like they're falling apart, they're really just kind of falling into place. Once you alter those beliefs, sometimes that you might have, or those fixed limitations and ideas, you'll enjoy that sense of freedom that might be limiting you in where you want to go and your personal growth. So it looks like you might be kind of mentally stuck in a situation where you're thinking, this is the way it has to be. This is the way. These are the rules, and this is all I can do. But this card does remind you to go deeper into yourself and get a deeper level of understanding, and knowing that those limited ideas, those fixed ideas, are not letting you be free as free as you'd want to be. That could be limiting your possibility of, just growing within yourself, or just growing, spiritually, emotionally, and in other ways that you need to grow in order to keep going and moving forward. We do pull an extra card. I've been pulling extra cards lately for 11th position here for more clarity, and we do have a major arcana card. So some of you might apply, some of them might not apply. Usually goes right here, and it is referring to things that are kind of hidden, or kind of a toxic relationship, or kind of a toxic relationship with like lies or abuse or alcohol or drugs or something like that for some of you. So hopefully this kind of reminds you to kind of step away from those things. And of course, be careful right here for any kind of lie about any kind of investment that they're telling you to make, to kind of make it quicker, because right now you're kind of taking it, you've had a delay in seeing your security financially lately, and you might be getting impatient and trying to get ahead faster and seeing this new venture as something that you might want, but it seems like you have to proceed with caution, and you have to, because there could be some lies involved in that, and you have to kind of just take a moment, be a little patient, because you have to plant those seeds like you just planted them already. Now you're going to be able to see them grow, and then being able to sow them and kind of reap the rewards from that. But take your time, because it looks like somebody's trying to pull a fast one on you. So just kind of keep with any kind of lie. So just kind of keep that, and also, keep that in mind. And also any negativity, negative thoughts, turn those around, turn into more positive energy, because what we do think does create a more positive energy around you. So, but just remember, you don't have control over everything. And this decision here, if you did decide to go into some venture that's kind of iffy, you can't control the outcome. So just be careful with that. And don't be, I know it's hard not to be in a hurry to get out of the situation of feeling distressed, but looks like it's almost coming to that end where you're not going to feel distressed anymore. You're going to start healing from that distress, but don't jump into something that's might end up causing you more, because there are a lot of predators out there, especially with people, all of us having gone through some financial difficulties. Anybody that's gone through that, there are always that predator trying to make it look like, if you give me this information, I'll make it happen for you. And they're just really just wanting to scam you. So just be really careful, because oh, I hate those predators, and I never heard to use that word, but really, it's they're really just basically that, just coming to get people when they're at their lowest and trying to take advantage. So just be strong. You have that strength within you. You have that ability to multitask. You have that wish card. That you have family, friends that can help you become victorious over the situation. You do have that loving family behind you, or friends, some kind of partnership that is helping you get through this. So don't fall for this. Okay, I hope this is giving you some positive perspective, or a new perspective on your situation, hopefully a positive one. This is the pillar of severity, and this is the pillar of mercy. And then right here we have the pillar of harmony. As we go back in the reversal of the pillar of harmony, I guess kind of a recap and kind of giving you a perspective again, just kind of seeing everything's falling into place. Keep that positivity going, because, people see you, or you see yourself, that you can reach those goals. You're almost going to start healing here. If you want to reverse this and just kind of be done with it, you're kind of in that mode. And then just kind of starting to heal already from that, having the to be victorious. You want that partnership with family. If it's at a job, you want a partnership with someone at work, but definitely family, friends, anybody that, or a loved one, or your significant other. You do have that backing. You do have the ability to multitask, to be organized, because you've already started, seeing some of those seeds kind of start, kind of taking root. So you just kind of have to give it a little more time. Don't try to control things and get in your way in the way of yourself. And with the Three of Wands, of course, you have been demonstrating this ability, so people at work are taking notice. And right here, don't fall for any lies. Don't fall for any deceitful people. Don't fall for that negative way of thinking, and that way of wanting to control everything, because we can't control what the outcome is. All we can control is what we're doing. Okay, and then of course, hopefully that'll bring the delay to a stop, and hopefully you can get your 10 of Pentacles coming in a little sooner, with that positive thinking, having the support from family, not going into something that's too questionable over here, those investments, because they're, looks like somebody could be trying to scam. And just kind of be very careful with your next steps. And remember, you are supported by family, friends, or a loved one, and going through these tough times that you're going through. You're not alone. Sending you much love your way. Hope and wishing you lots of blessings this year. I sending you much peace, light, and love. Thank you for joining me today. Please go ahead and subscribe if you like this reading and you want me to continue making these readings next month. Also, if you want to so that I know you like the video, that would be helpful for my channel as well. And please feel free to kind of comment, or share with a friend who might be interested in listening to some of more positive perspective of their situation, if they're going through something similar. So just wishing you all the best. Take care. Have a great year, and see you next month. Wishing you peace, love, and light. Thank you.